It's Heart Breakfast with Jamie and Zoe. Our special guest this morning is one of the biggest selling UK artists of all time. It's only flipping Robbie Williams.
Oh, wow.
It is. On FaceTime at this point. Am I selling... But when I say one of the biggest, am I selling you short there? Is it the biggest
male solo. Yeah, male solo artist. And then everybody goes, yeah, but what about John? John. What about John? Yeah, but like in the UK, like just primarily in the UK, outside of the UK, Elton John clashes me over the head.
We don't need to.
Those are the details we don't need.
I don't know who would be keeping record of all of that. Certainly not me.
Now, before we go any further, we're chatting on FaceTime. I can see you're in bed. Are you wearing anything?
Yeah, I'm complete. I'll show you.
No.
Whoa!
And then I'll show you this bit of me.
No more, thanks, Robbie.
This is for the benefit.
I'm completely naked. Yeah.
Why don't you take? So you knew we were having an interview this way. Why didn't you take it any more seriously? Why are you just lying in bed?
So
you haven't even got out of bed and you're naked.
It's so comfortable with you, Jamie.
Because I think that people need to be more authentic when they do interviews and be more relaxed. And I think there's a lot of teaching people how and what to say and how to be. And I want to be the antithesis of that. Does antithesis mean go against that?
Yes, you're correct.
I want to be that.
I want to ask you how your summer's going, and I also want to ask about life with Ida, because I think it looks pretty fun. Is it a laugh a minute with her?
It is a laugh a minute. She is very funny. She is, her job was being a comedian. So she does make me laugh. I annoy her and she annoys me too. And, it's just one of those relationships where we flip between, the two things of, you're hilarious to, I want to kill you now.
Like when she tipped that glass of water over your head when you were asleep. Did that really annoy you?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I would have been cross.
That did annoy me. Like, it was actually one of those things where I thought, this is unforgivable. I'm never going to be able to get over this. And then within a minute of waking up, I was like, actually, that was funny. Well done.
So, Robbie, you're on the show this morning to talk about your new album, 25. What can we expect?
Lush orchestral reimaginings of some of your favourite hits from the 90s.
Yes, that's what we wanted. Yeah. That's what we wanted with a band.
Yeah. It's big. It's grown up. It's got its pants on, and there's an orchestra and those songs that you remember. So let's all make nostalgia profitable and go and buy it.
Now listen, we've got so much more to talk about, but before we do, your new song was out last Friday. We want to play it for the very first time on Heart Breakfast. Will you introduce it for us, please?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a song which lyrical content takes me back to 1995, when all was not well in the Robbie Williams household and mind. Ladies and gentlemen, pray silence and listen to this song. It's Lost by me.
It's a new one from Robbie Williams.
What a tune! What a tune!
Hey, there you go. So you say it took you back 25 years ago, which also is the title of the new album. What was the thinking behind this sort of time shift?
It just so happened to be that's what I thought about and wrote about that day. But honestly, lyrical content, we're just heading down a comedy cul-de-sac because it was a very sad time. But hopefully, there'll be quite a few people out there that'll be able to relate to what I was saying.
Has it taken you a longer period of time to kind of pen some new music, or are you always writing at home and kind of in the studio? I've
got about 70 to 80 unreleased songs.
Wow.
On my computer right now. I'm writing all the time. So I'm thinking 3 or 4 projects down the line already.
One of the things we do on the show, Rob, is that every time we get a guest on, we leave a question for they leave a question for the next guest. It's like a kind of chain letter. They never know who the question's going to be for. So we had Ellie Goulding on last week, and she's left this question. Are you happy to answer this?
Yeah.
Have a listen to this.
Hi, I'm Ellie Goulding, and my question to you is, what is your proudest moment?
Proudest moment was when Theodora Rose Williams was born.
Oh, get you.
I know, it's the truth to God. And like, I picked her up and took her to the window and went, "Behold, Theodora Rose Williams." And I actually wasn't joking. I actually meant it. And I don't think there's been a prouder moment on the planet for me than when she arrived.
And what sort of a dad are you, Robbie? Are you quite strict? Are you the Joker?
I'm kind of like Homer Simpson. You know, I flip between lots of different roles, like being a concerned uncle to a distant relative to somebody that's completely and utterly involved and strict, and then silly and daft. I'm kind of, berating myself for not being enough at all times, but I overflow with how much love the 4 kids give me. It's incredible, Ian. It's incredibly special.
Robbie Williams is our special guest this morning. He's naked in bed as we speak. We will have more from Robbie in just a few moments. Robbie Williams is our special guest.
He's here with us.
He's here completely as nature intended.
Yeah,
sitting
I
in his
didn't think
bed.
this was going to happen this morning.
A little treat for you.
There you go.
The new album is out. It's September, right?
New album is out on September the 9th. Yeah,
25.
25.
Has it been 25 years? Forgive me. It's not been 25 years since you left Take That, though? Is that the significance of the date?
It's actually been longer now.
Is it?
So there was this anniversary date to exploit commercially that unfortunately passed us by because of COVID. I think it's been 27 years since I released a single. But I think it's getting on now for like 28, 29 years since.
I can't believe it.
I know we're slightly running out of time, but there's a couple of things I need to... First of all, is it true that Drake bought your house?
It is true, yes.
Is it true that you stood your wife up on your first date?
Yes.
What's the story about this film, the Robbie film that... is it Better Men, is it called?
Better Man?
Better Man.
What's
that all about?
Directed by Michael. What's it all about?
Yeah.
Narcissistically, he said, "It's all about me." And the biopic about me, with me in it. I wrote the theme tune, sang the theme tune, was doing the things in the film. What it's all about? Yeah, no, it's all about me. Michael Gracie, the genius behind The Greatest Showman, is directing the film. I'm very excited about it. It has every chance of being a big success, but there's a million miles between the film being finished and then it being a success. It's in the lap of the gods, but I'm excited about it. You're not in it, Jamie. You're not in it. There's no bits with you in it, Jamie.
Why didn't you? Because they're some of our favourite bits.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're on the cutting room floor.
No, they didn't make it.
We need to edit down for time. Sorry.
Yeah. It's only 14 hours of the best bits.
Yeah.
And Robbie, you mentioned that there's a ghost in the house that you're staying at. Is it the spirit of someone you know, or is it just a random ghost?
No, I'm in a foreign country. The weird thing about being in a foreign country and having a ghost in a foreign country is that, like, the ghost must not be able to understand you.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
Well, listen, unfortunately, we're out of time. But will you promise me you'll come back when the album's out?
Absolutely.
And also, any chance you can put some clothes on when we next talk?
No,
Just makes me feel a bit I'm feeling a little uncomfortable.
Well, you're naked as well. What you from the waist down.
I'm winning the battle against carbohydrates, and if I do come into the studio, which I will do, I will be completely naked just to show you how well I'm doing, Jamie.
If I'm covering that day, can't wait.
Listen, Rob, it's been lovely catching up. We wish you the very best of luck with the new single and the album. Robbie Williams.
Love Robbie.